Welcome from Hamburg. We are here with the brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 5, which has been out for a few weeks now. It's not available still in Germany, but we got one from Asia, as you might have seen in our YouTube channel. So you can see we have the beautiful dark version here, which is kind of like black, but it's a dark blue. I have a few fingerprints here on the back, obviously, since it's really a magnet to fingerprints, sadly, but still looking quite beautiful here with 32 gigs of internal memory. So it's available in different colors. You can see in the background we have also here the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus in gold. It's not rose gold, it's just a regular gold. And what you also have here is two more different colors, so you can choose from those in, for example, the United States. And obviously the main difference between the two is the Note has a stylus. So the stylus has a new design. You can see it here. It's still light, long, and quite beautiful. There is a few videos online that you shouldn't put it inside the wrong way. You definitely should not do that because you can break your device. I tried to do it and I didn't break mine. I showed you that in one video, that you can get it out afterwards, but it's really killing you to see that your $900 device can be easily broken by just sticking in the stick that comes with it the wrong way. So you should really have your stylus always inside here on the bottom. Let's go around the device first, and then we will see a little bit more about the camera and everything else that built in. So what we have here is obviously the latest hardware, and it's really amazing how fast this phone is, how really nice it feels in your hand, because you have here these round edges on the back, and it's just really smooth to hold and really amazing. And it's actually worth the $900 more than maybe even an iPhone, definitely when it comes to, for example, to the camera. So on the bottom we have here the headset jack, and also the micro USB for charging. You have your speaker and your microphone for phone calls, and you're able to see you have here your little stylus that has this little click mechanism, which is quite nice. Then what you have here is the on and off switch on the side, but actually obviously can use the home button to lock and unlock the device, or not to lock it, but just to unlock it, and unlock it even with your fingerprint. On the top you have your nano SIM card slot. There's no micro SD card slot, neither in the S6 Edge Plus, or for example here in the Note 5. It's a little bit sad, so you have to check out online which version you want, which size, 32, 64 or 128 gigs. Then a volume rocker here, both separate buttons, feeling quite good, and you can always see that it's a little bit slimmer on the side than on the top and the bottom. This is also a nice little design aspect and really feels good in your hand. Now a lot of people complain about sticking out cameras on the Note 5. It's not really sticking out that much, but we have an optical image stabilizer inside, 60 megapixel camera, which shoots amazing pictures and also amazing videos. Even when you zoom in, you can definitely use the digital zoom on this one, because it's really good. We have also a flashlight here, obviously, and these tiny little extra cameras are just for the S-Health feature, so you can check out your heart rate, which I don't think show you guys here in this video. So if you will install or start up your Samsung Galaxy Note 5 for the first time, what you will see is just the regular Samsung and Google apps. There's no bloatware almost at all on here, except for the Galaxy Live thing. And then you have also your Instagram, Messenger and Facebook for social media. That's obviously enough. And a little bit of Microsoft, but it's also alright, since the Office apps are completely for free, and a really nice thing to just have on your device to use for everyday work scenarios, and they're really good to use. So let's check out in the gallery a few pictures a colleague of mine took, where you will definitely see, for example, here in Berlin we have a beautiful shot here of this kid right in front of the water fountains. And let me actually turn on that, and we can rotate the pictures. As you can see here, actually this is not even in Berlin, this is in Munich. Even if you zoom in, you can see all kinds of details in the background. You could even almost read here the signs really back there, these really small signs. And yeah, the camera quality is just really amazing here in the Note 5, even for macros. So for example, if you take a picture of your cardigan or pullover, you can really see all kinds of tiny strains, really with just a quick shot from your made from your hand. And you can also see here with the single shot of the Munich main center, actually, how beautiful the picture looks. It's like it would be from a postcard. Just amazing how good the Samsung camera is, just with no filters, no nothing. And even with low light, So this is from a rooftop. You can see here again, also really good quality, looking amazing. Obviously you can also shoot something like slow motion pictures, looking also good. And there's all kinds of other features. I can show you that when we open up the camera, which you can open up by double pressing the home button. And then you could shoot a picture here of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus really quickly. And what I can also show you obviously is that we have here different modes like selective focus. We can even do a video collage. We can do a live broadcast. That's a new thing. Fast motion, slow motion, and all kinds of other things that you can even download more if you want to. And you have in the Pro section the possibility to really change even the ISO, here the focus, and all kinds of other things that you might want to do, like white balance and so on. So Samsung is really picking up the camera game, and it's really amazing how good of pictures you can take with the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus or with the Note 5. Both are amazing, and these are definitely, I think, the best cameras on the market, even though they don't have the few sensors like, for example, LG has or other companies have. They just really made this happen in these devices. You can also shoot video in 4K resolution. That's also nice. And if you switch to the front camera, obviously the front camera is also really good here with a 5 megapixel resolution. It's not 8. It doesn't have a front flash. You can see here the camera. It's really big, but the wide angle is really good. So we are about 10 centimeters. That's like 7 inches away from the camera. And you can see I am completely in the picture. The camera is completely in the picture. And you could even zoom in, or could zoom in. Right now in HDR you obviously cannot, and you can also change the beauty mode, like I could do, for example, a shape correction. Let's make my face a little bit thinner. We can do slim it up also here, beauty, slim face, and then come on. Looks kind of horrible when I'm slimmer. And then we can do big eyes, large eyes. Here also scale it up. And yeah, that looks just kind of crazy, but those are the things that Asians love to do. And yeah. So enough about the camera. It's just really amazing. That's one of the reasons to buy this device, but also the speed of the device is just really good. So we have here obviously a Samsung processor inside with 8 cores. It's called Exynos 7420, has 1.5 gigahertz 4 times and 2.1 gigahertz 4 times. And let's start up here this Tomb Raider game up for the first time. 4 gigs of RAM. You were able to see that it starts up amazingly fast, and obviously the 5.7 inch screen has also really great resolution of 2560 times 1440. So really high resolution display, which is just looking amazing and loading up everything also quite quickly. And the sound is actually also quite good. Let me turn that up a little bit. Obviously it's no 5.1 sound, but it's still really good. And I won't play this for too long, but it's a little bit of addictive. It's for free, so definitely check it out for yourself. It's called Tomb Raider Relic Run, to download on iOS and Android. So after the stunt, I will just here finish the game so we can move on with the next part. Obviously, let's just check out some basic stuff. Like, for example, I don't have Wi-Fi right now, but what we can do is, for example, we are here just in a browser, and the keyboard is really quite quick and nice to have, not only here with your multiple fingers, but also with single finger function. It's quite nice to just use the browser, for example, in a smaller window like this. You can see to reach that a little bit easier. With the keyboard, it will always stay the same size, except for if you set it up to be smaller, but otherwise you can just move around here, for example, small little windows like this. And if you don't want to do this with your finger because you're not so sure how to do it, you can just take out the stylus. The smartphone will ask you what you want to do. Maybe you want to take just a quick note, an action memo, or anything else, or you can even add your own apps. And back here, let me close this up first here. So you can add your favorite apps, like for example, let's do the S Planner. Maybe I need my come on. There we go. So maybe we need our calendar every day here when we take out the little stylus, and then we can just go back here, and then you can see now we have here the S Planner next to the S Note. I could even add more. The circle will be bigger. There's obviously a maximum limit. I'm not sure how many, but I guess just one more, and then it should be full. Here we go. And then, yeah, these are just the 3 apps that you can change for yourself. But you have here the full range of apps that are on the smartphone to choose from. So that's obviously quite nice to have here these 3 apps for your own choice. So once you open them up, let's for example do screen action memo. You can see that the pen is really good. If you press it harder, the line will be bigger, and if you just almost not even touch the screen, the lines are really fine. But obviously you can change here the settings and colors and everything if you would want that, and you can also make that a little bit smaller so you can see maybe also a website or a chat window or anything else that you want to write here. Maybe you just want to prepare a list. Maybe you want to draw something really nice like this, I think butterfly or whatever was on here or is on here. And you can also say you want to send it, link it, minimize it, and you can even pin it to the home screen. So for example, for lists, that's obviously nice to have. So you can see you can, of course, have a lot of notes, so you need a little bit of order here also. And you can also just start a new one. Or what you can also do is, I'm never sure about how to open up that action memo actually, so we can just see here, we can also do the screen write, which will shoot a screenshot like you can see here, and then we can say, hey, check out this game. And then you can just send that here, for example, by saving it in scrapbooks, or you can share that right away with your friends on any social media. So that's not that new. You probably have known the Note Pen for a few generations now, but obviously this is just, again, a really nice feature to have that you don't have in other phones, like for example the S6, S6 Edge, S6 Edge Plus, or not even with other companies. Nobody else does the stylus as good as Samsung does it, because they have doing it for 5 years now. So let me close these all up. And you can also see the pen also works here on the bottom with the start button. It's a little bit stupid because you have to really press it, but actually that also works. And if you want to get a new little frontal pen stylus tip, you can also change them. Obviously in the box there's 3 or 4 more. You can see here now the little memo I did before. I can open it up again. I can say delete, and then it will disappear. So let me put back the pen. Actually, if you put it in this way or this way around, it doesn't matter. That doesn't break it, just the wrong way around will break it. So if you don't put it in here the wrong way, the right way on the bottom in terms of flipping, it will be alright. So what else should I show you? There's not actually much else to show you, since it's just a premium, really good smartphone with a lot of nice features, and there's way too many Android features I could show you, but those are actually available on all the smartphones. So if you check out my Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge or S6 tips and tricks guide, I will guide you here through the settings, for example, like how really good the fingerprint reader is, and otherwise I have comparison videos with these two together also, but I would definitely choose the Note 5 over the S6 Edge Plus, since the stylus is just really nice and the battery is not even smaller, and the design is just with the Note 5 a little bit better to hold in your hand, since the round edge is on the back and not on the front. On the front is also nice, but just doesn't give you so many features as a stylus. So thank you much for tuning in. My name is Balazs. Till next time, please tune in again. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you much for watching.